Whoops. $2 took me to die. Okay, for Undying 3, I need to make sure that I remember to hit hardcore. That wasn't the hardcore character. So it's, in a way, it's a good thing that I died there. Caroline, enjoy lunch. What's the most important thing to Shimmer? I don't know, to be honest. So those new traps, the ones that go under the ground, they blow up if you hit the pressure plate. Is that how that works, mods? I think you just missed it and walked on it. Ah. Okay, well, it was a good thing that we died because that character wasn't even hardcore anyway. Oh, good thing. Forgot to click hardcore on that one. Small, classic, random. And then I suppose we'll type in Undying 3. For the wordy worlds, they can break doors in graveyards. For Shimmer, would I go for a fruit, a mana star, a gold worm, and altar on the life fruit? Yeah, dead already. Make sticky bombs to clear the area. That's a good idea. What is going? Why is the background red? It's just a canyon, right? Hey, I did make a drunk world, right? Because I haven't seen any sunflowers. Since we started doing drunk worlds. I don't know, to be honest, Sebastian. No, this is Crimson, isn't it? My base. Yeah. I think you misheard what I said. I don't know if you want to, but if you want to clarify this, buds, you could repeat back to me what I said, and I'll let you know what you missed. We don't have to clarify, to be clear. I have not seen sunflowers since we started doing drunk worlds. Okay, so what I said was, did I actually make it a drunk world? I haven't seen any sunflowers since we started making drunk worlds. Now, you didn't happen to see if I made this world drunk, did you? It must be if I'm in a Crimson at the beginning, so it's fine. I don't really have an opinion on it, Sebastian. I think the guide is usually that pink. That would have been handy if I had paid attention to that part, yes. For sure. I missed the exact flags, but the world gen was number gibberish, which aligns to a drunk world. Now I know that it's only one thing, aka the sunflowers. But I would prefer not to lose this world. if possible. Especially since it's so crazy. Look at that. Hey, Carrot. How are you today, buddy? Hey, Frio. For a forever world, which difficulty is better, legendary or master? Ah, man, it has to be legendary for a forever world. Give you the maximum. You could just bug out. Do you think I should? What class are you going for now? Multi-class, Carrot. What did you do today, man? Carrot, I'm talking to, by the way. Because man could have been anyone. Totally up to you. Easiest to do at the start since investment's 0. Just take it and run. Builds character. Did good. Very good. Yeah, I think I'm going to take it and run for that exact reason, Bonsai. If I have a bad start to the game and I can still overcome it, it's pretty good, right? Builds character, as you say. Oh my god, it's right, literally right here. I don't know if this is such a good idea, Bonsai. Let's take the sunflowers with me. I'll leave one behind. I crafted bottomless bucket of shimmer. Nice, dude. Do I have to call my next character Undying 4 if I die here? I mean, technically, I didn't even start. Or I should say realistically, because technically I did. How many attempts have you had? Hey, what's up, Unique? This is attempt number 3. And it's not looking very good. I have Shimmer next to my arena. Did you beat Plantera on your first attempt? No, Carrot, did you see what happened? You didn't see what happened to me yesterday, did you? You were gone by that stage. Right? I don't have a forever world, Sebastian. I don't do forever worlds. Were you there when I died yesterday, Carrot? Trees drop living wood stuff now? Yes, believe so. That might be a drunk thing, though. Yeah, Medusa made me stone. So no, I didn't manage to get as far as Plantera. I was so close to Plantera, though, Carrot. By the way, since you're hanging out with me a lot, Carrot, is Carrot the right name for you? Or is it like Carrot or something completely different? How do you pronounce your name? pinky's gonna get me killed. But I have to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Risk it for a pinky. So it's Karitzen. And how do you, like, is Karitzen pronunciation okay, or? All right, so it's a mod name. It's not your real name, which kind of makes it okay if I don't pronounce it correctly, I guess. I'll just go back to call you Carrot, so hope you don't mind being a carrot. So, Microwave, if you're not busy, what are you up to for the day? What are you going to do? Gavin? What do I do in my forever world? Just play a normal playthrough. Same thing you do in a non-forever world, I guess. Gaming, reading some documents, getting under the knife at the 14th of September. Why are you going under the knife? If it's too private, don't answer, but I mean, I'm just a bit shocked to read that. Gastric sleeve surgery. Is that a big surgery? I mean, it sounds big. Yes and no. Okay. This isn't going to be... I'm not going to speculate. There is a new mage starter staff. It's easy to craft. From the sunflowers, isn't it? Or from the slime, right? Like a sunflower thing. What do you play in your free time? I haven't really been gaming in my free time lately, so I have been going outside. The 3 little yellow flower. I'll have a look at that now as soon as I have a base picked up. What do I play in my free time? Football. What's outside? That's what I've been playing. Football and jib. But, I mean, that's coming to an end now, guys, isn't it? The summer is slowly drifting away from us. You don't like the summer? Summer is not my favorite time of year, but I like the long days and nights, and I like the... there's something else I like. What is it again? The warmth in the morning. Because the worst thing is you wake up in the morning in the winter and you're freezing. Going into the shower. Autumn, spring, winter, and summer in that order. Autumn is my favorite season as well. Yeah, I love autumn. So in this playthrough, I guess we're making a treehouse. Or a elevated cubby, I guess. This is the worst starting location I've ever seen. Yeah, we have a sand lion over there on the right, crimson on the left, and the hill that I'm making my base on is going to turn crimson as well. So I wasn't going to have... I didn't want to have to do this, but I will, I guess. Have to remove all of this crimson. Do it now while I have a chance. Hey, Burm. How's it going? Let's play Terraria. Hell yeah. Yeah, I won't carrot, that's for sure. That might be too much. Too difficult. I think we're gonna die here, guys. Gonna be close. Going early day for us, getting myself ready before the house wakes up. Nice cup of coffee, I suppose. Get yourself started. Coffee. I need to get myself a cup of coffee. I would make a cup of tea, but it takes too long. I'll just get a cup of coffee. What made you die in your first attempt? That was the Medusa. Yesterday. Hey, Miko. Make a cup of Terraria. Oh, we are in big trouble here. They're coming in from all sides. Run! Ah! Pity zombies don't really drop anything worth. Pick it up. Good when you're in classic. Yeah, dude, the first thing I was thinking yesterday after dying was at least we get another little bit of classic before we move on to expert, but we'll see how long it takes us to finally get this playthrough finished. Yeah, exactly. Like, when I'm in expert, I'm probably going to die like 10 times before we finally get a run that works. And even then, you still die towards the end, right? God. How am I going to survive this world? This is insane, dude. Never mind that treehouse. We're definitely not going to stay there. Yeah, the crimson is everywhere, dude. Do I have a return potion? I do, yeah. So, what time are you starting today, Burb? What time is everyone else getting up? When I get to hard mode, they even corrupted my Wall of Flesh arena. Oh, God. Some of the new special seeds make the map wild. You can have double dungeons, bigger houses, and all manner of things. Double dungeons? You should go for a nap. Very good, Merb. You're in bed already? Or still? Bed and Terraria, huh? Great combination. Whew. Yeah, that's for sure, Carrot. I keep forgetting you're streaming on other platforms. I was like, who the hell is MC talking to? Or did I block someone I can't see their chat? Hey, welcome back. I wouldn't put it past you blocking people you don't like as well. Half of streaming is talking to yourself, hoping somebody's listening. I got the pink moss and it's in the crimson. I'm annoyed. I want it right now. This plat could make a huge difference. Yes, please do, Carrot. Just looks nice, honestly, Caroline. And makes it easier to see. Yeah, you would encourage people to say silly things, right? best way to win an argument is let the other person talk themselves into losing. Interesting choice of words, Burp. Oh, no way. Interesting. And do you think the mechanic Brain of Cthulhu will ever make an appearance as a boss of the GIP? Dextro energy. Very useful if you ever need some energy. Don't use them all the time, though. Full of sugar. Very good. You have them living together without anyone else, is it? All right, sleep well, dude. Right, we need an anvil. Quick. Does he, Carrot? Interesting. I wonder why. typical that the only thing I can make is platinum helmet. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna go make a cup of tea, but I don't want to be gone for the next hour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna boil the kettle, go for a pee, come back, talk to you guys, let the tea bit, and then go finish it off. So I'll be back and forth. In other words. Does everyone have their vitamins in for the winter time, guys? What kind of vitamins you guys gonna be taking? Wait a minute, winter time? Autumn, I mean. Nurse loves arm dealer because arm dealer flirts with nurse. No way. Cool, man. You have your multivitamins. I'm probably going to take vitamin D as usual and vitamin C. Not sure what else, personally. We shall see. B12, C, magnesium, fish oil. You can put them together in the desert along with the desert trader, right? Or the dye trader. Isn't that right? Man, I was waiting for someone to say it. Right. So 5 minutes. 37:42, I guess. think I'm gonna have to make an underground home, yeah. Skeletron shoots Skeletron heads of his head. One of these arms gone, expert master. Skeleton head mini. All right, at least I can finally see where everything is. Only when his arm is gone, is that right? Yeah. Damage. It's a lot of damage. Why do I have clouds? $68 damage, but it's a lot. 91 damage when he spins his head. That's why it kills you so quickly, yeah. Because once you get hit by that thing, dead. He has been acquired. Nothing better than a nice cup of tea. When his hands hit you, 2 seconds of slowness on expert. Huh. Never knew that. Hey, Merm. How has the health been lately? You finished up with doctor's appointments for a while? When his head spins, hits you get 10 seconds of bleeding. Man, he's dangerous, isn't he? Very dangerous. You know what I'm going to do? It's probably the wrong idea, but I'm going to go back, go across, and see what I can do. I'm scared of master mode. Don't be scared. You'll be fine, dude. You're very knowledgeable at the game. I felt fine, but that whole eye thing was odd. Have an ophthalmologist, ophthalmologist, and a neurologist appointment set up in the next few months. I'm sure everything will be fine. I mean, all is back to normal now, so I don't know what the hell they'd find now. I'll wait too long to even look. Then who cares? Unlocked the master. What's up? What's up, Ken testing? Hey, Rick Mortis, what's up, dude? For God's sake. Yeah, they're really trying to push it out there. This goes left, I'm screwed. Assuming it goes in the direction that you push it, but never be too sure. The Bast statue is up here with me. Yeah, give me more info. Keep it going. Do, 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 do. Which boss? Empress of Light. It's better if you copy and paste, that's fine, but don't post like this crazy long thing, yeah? Only a short thing. Yes. $110 contact on expert. Rick, what is you working today? Anyone here assess my vibe? Yeah, I'll assess your vibe for you. It's bad boy vibe for sure. Very bad boy. That came out really wrong. I didn't mean it to sound like that. I did not mean it to sound like that. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. What do you think of my bad boy era so far? Very K-pop. That's her first form, okay. And then her second form. Hey, don't ask me. Ask the Stray Kids. Stray Kids are this K-pop group that are very popular at the moment. Bonsai, people are going crazy about them. The world, you probably don't want to know about this because you are off social media for a reason, but like, hey Hubert, what's up, dude? If they even like move, they're trending on TikTok because they moved themselves. Like, for example, one of them kissed the hand of another person recently, and it was like trending to the point where it was getting 600 million views. Welcome back, and I bet you can beat the game in 3 weeks. I think I might be able to do that. Might be able to do that. The world is doomed. It really is. I've gotten to the point where I find it actually kind of hilarious, to be honest, or funny. I know that I shouldn't, but yeah. This lady checking out yelled at me, asking if I was open on my register. So I yelled the same way back, and she said, yes, I'm open. So she got all pissy and said, oh, hell no, I'm not going to him. So I said, good. I don't know if I read that wrong or if you typed that arseways, but I understood what you meant. No, I didn't. I didn't beat the eye. Didn't miss any bosses. Oh, I know what I'm dressing up for as Halloween. No, go on. Ask it. Or I won't read it out loud, though. Just a heads up. Oh, I read it badly. This is totally not appropriate. Oh, that kind of level? All right. Oh, that bad? Whoa. You can DM it to me if you like, or forever hold your peace, whichever way you want to do it. Now my interest is peaked. If you have a softer way of saying what you wanted to say that's not ban-wordy, work away. There's a Warlord mod pack that makes Moonlord mechanic. No way. I feel like a certain type of person typically behaves that way. I'll leave it at that. Though the one that Rigor Mortis had to deal with. Ah, okay. Well, especially since I'm dual streaming right now, I am not even going to give my opinion on that. Not at chats. There's a mod Terraria Deltarune and Undertale in one. What? That's actually cool, dude. What's it called? King Slime is the most damaged boss in pre-hard one. No way. That brings up the big question, is Twitch social media? And Is YouTube social media? Kind of. Different type of social media, right? Favorite boss is Queen Bee. What's yours? Duke Fishron. You classify them as such, okay. I mean, especially Twitch, you're socializing with other people in chat, right? So it's probably the closest of the two to social media. Well, I am definitely gonna jinx this, but this is the longest I've survived in the hardened desert with 100 health before. I have 0 defensive items. I have very little damage. I have a wooden sword. I have no hook. I think we should really get out of here, to be honest. Come back later. So I've started to get away from certain platforms as well. I've started to stop myself from going on news platforms because I don't need to know about the hardships of individual people in Ireland or the UK, for example. And that's mostly what it is. You might get like 1 or 2 pieces of news about world news, and then you'll get like individual stories about bad stuff that's happening to people. So I'm like, nah, I don't really need that in my life. Like, so I've stopped reading the news. And then I'm trying my best to stop opening X. Completely off my phone. I don't have X on my phone. But it's very addictive on the PC as well, so it's very hard to stay away from it. Duke Fishron. I haven't been on Facebook in a long time either, probably 12, 13 as well. The only time I had Facebook was to play at karaoke because you need an account. Yeah, I should look for that big dragon egg. You're right. For the pal. The only reason why I go on Twitter is for sports news. But the problem is, when I go there, I end up staying there. So I have started to try and get my news elsewhere. Which is difficult because Twitter is pretty much the place to go for sports news. I had a Twitter account 7 years back, and I think I deleted 2. Don't want to go back there either. I don't even have a Twitter account really anymore. I do, but it's like not logged in and stuff. I just go there for the news and end up staying there. But like sports news to be specific, and I'm not logged in or anything, so I'm just browsing away. Actually, no, that's Cap. Never mind. That is Cap. Remembered. Changed how Twitter works. Did you know Pantera eats itself? Yes, yes. Interesting, huh? What's your favorite sports? Football. What's your favorite sport? Actually, no, I'll change my mind. My favorite sport is rugby. My second favorite sport is football. Should try getting platinum or gold. I should, yeah. We're going to use this temporarily now. Put all of our seeds and stuff in here. We can just come back. Actually, you know what? We'll probably put all of our ore in here too. We're doing a homeless playthrough. An unexpected homeless playthrough as well. That wasn't the plan. Bowling is a cool sport. I love bowling. Especially bowling for soup. I definitely try to stay away from state news these days, Bonsai, because they're lying bollockses. You don't get the news there, you get their news. You get what they want to tell you. But I mean, that probably is not a discussion for Twitch, is it? For live stream, we should probably stick to nice topics. $4,000 hours, dude. That's insane. I think you probably have almost as many hours, almost more than I have in my most played game. Yeah, one of the few, if they are, Bonds. This is classic, Hubert. Are you a Terraria veteran, Hubert? Whew, that was close. I don't want to ruin this tree, but might be the only way up. Just the way it works, Caroline. I can actually give you the number on this one. I was talking about it earlier. Over 90% of people watch this stream from their TV. And you can't really type on TV, can you? I find that cool, personally. I find that stat cool. Like, hey, look, Ma, I'm on TV. Yeah, exactly. They're just watching and stuff, but there's no way of them typing on TV, right? Hey, congratulations, Hubert. MC Movie Star, Mac Movie Star. Does anyone here watch YouTube on TV, by the way? Because I do. And I know a little bit about the experience. What can I do with a TV that's not a smart TV? Watch TV on it, I guess. I have another cup of tea. I'll be watching on another account because I don't see the full screen. That's okay. Whatever way you want to watch. Yeah, that's a bit dangerous. Am I going to die? No. Dead end, though. I won't pay for cable when it's 200. I will watch on TV and type on phone. Yeah, it's a good idea. Watch on TV, type on phone. Hey Bonds, can you make me a cup of tea, please? You tried the Calamity mod before it gets deleted. I don't think it's going to get deleted. Do you think it's going to get deleted? I think it's just not going to be updated anymore. Hopefully. It would be a shame to lose all of that mod, you know? Either way, Calamity Fables is coming. Do you have a mace? Not yet, no. Hubert, where are you from, bro? Anywhere fun? Just need to see no sword for the Zenit. Not in USA, but I like English content. Ah, so you're not in the USA. That narrows it down now. I am from Ireland myself, Hubert. Ireland. Nice to meet you. Good old-fashioned Terraria house. Can't beat it. Like the old days. That's one long house. It's long house. Oh yeah, you just need to kill Skeletron. There was no wall of flesh. Long alert, long alert, diddly diddly, long alert, diddly diddly. First hard mode boss was Queen Slime on 2.1. $192. I don't think that's going to be enough. We are so funny. You are very funny. Funny looking.
Enrique!
Yes, I've played Undertale and Deltarune. Have you? How can I block a streamer on Twitch? I don't know, actually. Who are you trying to block? Like, you don't have to mention names. Is it the old friend of yours or whatever? Am I going to play Deltarune or Undertale? I'm not going to play Undertale because I have played that too many times now. When Deltarune fully comes out, I might give it a go, yeah. Is he messaging you or are you just sick of looking at him? You should get a mace upgraded to fire mace and face the eye. Cthulhu. Just sick of seeing him in my Project Zomboid feeds. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna say just unfollow him and forget that he exists, but he's constantly coming up in your feeds, right? Just gonna have to stop thinking about him when you see him. That's all. What is knowing him? He's only going to be streaming for about 2 more weeks anyway, and then he'll be gone for about 10 months. So you've nothing to worry about. Sword Fight Sword got rework. Really? Didn't know that. I finally found the stream on YouTube. You've been on your TV, right? Yeah, on your TV. So what did you type in, Hubert? Documents are read now. For a quick shower. Be right back. Okay. Enjoy your shower. Guys, yesterday I was about 20 minutes before the stream and I had a shower. And it was the perfect temperature. Did you guys ever get into a shower and it's just the perfect temperature? And obviously I couldn't stay there because I had to stream. So I didn't get to enjoy the perfect temperature shower. Would have been so nice. And when you typed it in, you couldn't find me. Is that the right thing? Is that what happened, Hubert? You should upgrade your sign from 0 to 1 because I subbed. That sub is a different sub, Hubert, and I appreciate the sub. That 0 is like a different thing. That's the how many subs gain sub thing. Yeah, the paid subs, the kind of like memberships type of thing. But don't worry about that. But I do appreciate the feedback, though, Hubert, that you couldn't find the stream on TV because different countries, I get different exposure in. And what I mean by that is, if you look up MC Games in some countries, I won't be the first channel that comes up. You get me? Oh, you didn't know how the stream looked like. You probably don't remember this, Hubert, and it's completely fine if you don't. It's for my benefit to ask this. When you typed in MC Games, was I the first channel that came up? Or was there other channels that came up first? Other? Yeah, pity. Maybe one day, Hubert, with all of your guys' help, watching me on the TV. Maybe one day when you type in MC Games into YouTube, we'll be number one. We'll be number one. I tried to MC YouTube, but it's just MC Games and not MC Games YouTube. I would love to have gotten the MC Games tag, but unfortunately someone else took it before I did. Maybe one day YouTube will be like, go on, we'll give it to you. That's what happened on Twitch. For years on Twitch, MC Games was taken. And if there's enough years of inactivity, you can request it. So the name became available, and I requested it. And I changed my name. Deinen Tee sind in die Küche. Dankeschön, mein Freund. Dankeschön. Ich trinke das sofort aus. Did you ever beat the game? Because if not, I could be your guide. Yeah, I've beaten the game. This is my first time trying to beat the game in hardcore mode. Something that all my friends over the years have done, and I never did. Now I'm trying to do it. Oops. Hey, if I turn autosave off, can I bring back my character? My friend has a dog, and the dog's name is Cupcake, and the dog is the Duke Fishron. I'm gonna go grab that tea that Bonsai made for me. I'll be back and forth again like last time. Right. This is definitely the weirdest Terraria start I've ever seen. It will be hard to do the pillars on hard mode or hardcore. I died a lot from them. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the pillars. I do have like ideas in mind for the pillars, but I've never experienced the pillars in hardcore before, so I don't know if I'm going to be fully ready. Let's see. Why didn't I put all the ore away? What tea did you make for yourself, Buns? You're running low. Almost time to make another trip. Do you buy the lapsang in a normal shop? Sometimes my wording is unbeatable. Oh, I'm surprised you can't block swap. It was mail order previous round, but with an ad without an address currently. That does pose a bit of a conundrum. Yeah, but can't you just get it sent to where you are? Couldn't remember if I had put the tea bag in or not yet. Postal system is weird. They get pissy if you order stuff not to your address, which I do not have. That's very weird. Yeah. When I had my PC sent over to me, for example, I didn't get it sent here because I didn't have the address at the time. I had to get it sent to somebody else, and I had to collect it. Yeah, I think so too, Hubert. First things first, though, put all of this ore into this chest. I keep thinking to myself, why haven't I done that already? You need molten armor to beat them. Crap. I remember the last expert save. I think I'm going to build properly this time. No more prison cells. Now we have a longboat as our lovely home, lovely abode. No point in putting a random table. I mean, I need it for the watch. Although I've noticed something. I'm actually able to make watches here. Did they get rid of that? I think they might have, right? You can now literally just make watches where you want. Previously, you needed a table for it, a chair, which was a good idea. Don't get me wrong. What would you guys do, or what would you guys say to the idea of animations in this game when you're crafting something? A little like shuffle in the fire or in the furnace, or some sort of hitting of the anvil or something. Because of how atrocious the UI is, my focus is entirely on finding a damn recipe to build and not looking at the surroundings for any innovations. When you make an item from furnace would drop some fire on the ground. Cool. Yeah, sounds good, Hubert. Enjoy your gaming in the background. And thanks for hanging out, bud. Appreciate it. Wish I could hang out today. Have a good run and don't die. Talk to you later. MC in chat. I might be on tomorrow. Keep an eye out just in case I am. I'm definitely like thinking in Terraria 2 they're gonna have some sort of animation involved in crafting and stuff like that. Tonight at about 11 o'clock or 12, or latest tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to find out if this little midweek experiment has worked, Bonsai. And you're going to know if it worked or not based upon if I stream tomorrow. In other words, if I stream tomorrow, you'll know it worked. If I don't stream tomorrow, then you'll know it didn't work. I'm looking forward. I actually can't wait. Like, I'm so excited to find out if it worked or not. I do not have the image for this harpy, do I? Go away. Do not make a one. Not yet. Too busy trying to find a place to live. Assuming I can't make one here, can I? Oh, I can. Right there. I'm on a mission to find the best toilet paper. Pity you can't extend the rope from below. Was that a water island? I didn't see it. You know the Moonlord drops star from him when he dies? Yeah. But only an expert and master, not classic. Oh, no way. Welcome back. We just found a sky island, but I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to take advantage of this sky island. It's pretty dangerous up here. And it's only a water island anyway, so it's fine. Only good flying thing is the UFO car key. It's only good thing. Classic. Yeah, I could fish. For sure. We probably should fish too. Could and should. Before I start fishing though, I'm going to get some protection against fall damage because... Oh, well, before I start fishing on a sky island, I should specify. I feel like it could go wrong very quickly. When you complete Angler Quest, it gives more fishing stuff. Cool. I like the multi-rods on the fishing pole in Calamity. Before Calamity got cancelled, I was actually tempted to move over to Calamity for my content creation. Fun fact. have a danger sense potion on, which includes cobwebs as a hazard. Even though cobwebs are pretty benign, obviously. They do cause damage sometimes, obviously, when you're stuck and you get eaten alive by a spider, but other than that, they're generally quite benign, right? Hello, Mac Reckoning. How's it going? Webs themselves are benign, yeah. You have lunch now. Fantastic. What will you eat for lunch? Sandwiches, haha. I might have a bagel, haha. All right, time to use Bonsai's strategy. Let's see if it works. Instead of mining traps, I'm gonna blow them up. It's a pretty good idea, actually. Mac Bonsai. And before this gets me killed. Yeah, they came out of nowhere, didn't they, Buns? I might actually make a video about this if it works. Strategies for dealing with traps in hardcore. Yeah, you're gonna get blamed. I'm only gonna blame you in jest, though. You can handle it, right? Or should I avoid it? Dead man, no tails. No. We want to keep that. Take it. Good. Giggity. If I blow that up, is it actually just going to blow up completely? Or how does it work? Huh. What a chest, huh? I have some bad news. Tell me. This morning I put my shirt on backwards by accident. I hope you didn't fix it. Maybe in the future, Sultan, but as of right now, no. But that is a good idea. See, if you fix your shirt when you put it on backwards, you get bad luck. But if you keep your shirt backwards for the day, you get good luck. So I'd recommend keeping it backwards. That'll fix everything. Do you do that, Microwave? I know a few people who do that. I do that in the winter because the mornings are too dark and we don't want to disturb each other if one of us is sleeping in. But in the summer, don't do that. I don't do that. And if in the winter, when we do that, it's very rare that we do that as well. Just to be clear, it's not like something that we do every day or whatever. If multiplayer servers, Sultan, were free, I would be doing that already. But unfortunately, you have to pay for the goddamn things. When I'm rich, I will buy a server and we'll all play together. Yeah? This time next year, we'll be millionaires. Soon TM. What's your idea? All right, what's your bad news? The real bad news. Like you can create a world, then host it, then we can join. Yeah, I get that. But I think if I ever go down the route of playing with viewers, I'm going to literally do an IP server where you join through IP address rather than just me hosting. Yeah, it should microwave. We're hiring a new person. Oh God, you're gonna have to trade them. And do you like the photographer? Oh, right. So you'd be a bit jealous that of being replaced or something, is it? Or what's the story? Oh, you already hate them because they get to do your job. Okay. Now that should be enough gold and emerald for a hook and armor. PC, yeah. Who knows? Maybe you'll get promoted, Recky boy. You'll have your own office as well on the top floor. Well, second to top floor. The boss on the top floor. I get to deliver cars to customers sometimes. Go to Germany with Aston Martins. If they take all of that away from me, I'll be just washing cars all day. Just feels like downgrading. Yeah, but you're the boss's favorite, so he's hardly going to have you washing cars all day, right? Hey, did you see the Andrew Tate reveal, Rec? I fucking knew it. I knew it. I always do it as well. Like, that's not what happened. Because everything had to come out in court, it was officially revealed that all of his cars are rented. So the Bugatti Veyron that he constantly talks about him owning, and his Aston Martins, all rented. Yeah, he's the toxic manosphere guy. And I always said it like that he's renting those cars, but the people who I know who do listen to him, they didn't believe me. Because, you know, he is the guy people look up to, so you kind of have to defend him a little bit. Hey, Superb. What's up, dude? Of course, it's all rented or just a few one-day purchases. You always have to take stuff on the internet with a grain of salt. Yeah, 100%. And that guy is obviously selling courses on how to become a better man, how to become rich and famous. He doesn't even own the bloody cars that he's talking about. Like, the amount of times I've heard him say, like, I went from driving a Toyota Corolla to owning a Bugatti Veyron, only one of 8 in the world. You know what these courses are? Yelling at someone. I hate that modern mentality, actually, about treating people like they're less than you. Microwave. I know that it's always been a thing to an extent, but now it's like a really big deal. Even renting those cars costs a fortune, though. Yeah, but if you're selling, like, courses, Rick, on how to become rich, famous, and like a expensive car owner, then it kind of ruins the facade a little bit. It takes the mask off of the clown a little bit, you know. Cozy. Huh. I know that name. I'll have to look it up. I hate to say it, but 99% of this video sponsored by products are bullcrap. Yeah, I could imagine that. Could you give me an example and I'll let you in behind the scenes a little bit on that? They're just based upon like first by now Huddy, which turned out to be a scam. Fume, that one where you could become a lord by buying a square foot of land. Oh yeah, they're all scams, right? What's that greens one again? The one from Australia. Shitty air up bottle. BetterHelp as well. I'm actually surprised BetterHelp is still allowed to sponsor people. But like NordVPN, hey, that one actually works. So NordVPN has gotten me out of a lot of issues over the years, so I don't mind that one. That one exists. Not sponsored by the way. That's the 1%. But the vibe I was getting from what you were saying, Admiral, was a different thing. And it's also a valid point. A lot of YouTubers pretend they're sponsored by companies to make them look successful because success breeds success. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of like, yeah, they pretend that they have sponsors. Like there's this one particular YouTuber recently who is apparently sponsored by villas in like Croatia and different countries around the world. Turns out it was her mum's house she was at. That's hearsay, by the way. It's not 100% proved that she was actually at her mom's house, but she did say it in the video that she's sponsored by this villas company where you can hire a villa. And then she said it later on in the video that she's at her mom's place visiting. So it's a weird one, but consensus is she's not actually sponsored by them and she just made it up. This video is sponsored by my rich parents. Ever wondered why Terraria phone version have more buttons? No, tell me. Do you know why? Yeah, so like most of the sponsors that you see are scabs or like, yeah, scabs. It's horrible. But YouTubers still sign off on that thing. What is that? What is the name of that greens product? Is that Athletic Greens? Is it? Name's stuck in my head now. I can't think of the exact name of it. It's not Soylent Greens. There might be another Soylent one. No, I'm talking about the brand now. Soylent is the name of it, right? Like the product. But it's like sponsored company. You get a little pouch and you eat some wheatgrass every morning for pH neutrality. I was watching a doctor talk about this actually, and he was saying that pH neutrality is a load of bollocks. In fact, your body is supposed to be slightly acidic or we would die. Talking about your stomach acids now. Not your blood or whatever. So those Athletic Green products that apparently neutralize your pH in your body, load of bollocks. Yeah, Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, guys, we have a new sponsor of the stream. I would like to announce that I am now sponsored by Athletic Greens. I do not have any sponsorships with Athletic Greens for the record. To give Raid Shadow Legends some credit, you can even talk crap about the game. Give page, yeah, dude. That game is like, they don't care as long as you're talking about them. Damn it, I really wanted to get the rubies down there. I'm gonna go back down, but there was some rubies down there. There's another system going on in place. I'm not going to mention names. Don't know if I'm allowed, but they're actively looking for whales to carry their company. It's interesting. They want you to like flaunt that you're a whale. Found that one very interesting. Hey, Lizzie. What a name. Can make a crown with the ruby and the gold. Right. Can we finally make some news? Oh my god, really? Can we finally make some new stuff? Ah, come on, man. Just in case you're wondering, Carol, I saw your message, so don't worry, dude. No stress, my friend, no stress. Yeah, I was looking to go for something a little bit alt modish, art modish, art deco, decor. Ugh. You know what? While I'm home and safe, in one moment. Oh, Jesus, lads. The one thing I love about Terraria streams and just Terraria in general is when I am doing a Terraria playthrough, for some reason, I just don't want to stop playing. Just want to keep going and going and going and going and going and going. And even if I die, I don't really care. I just start again. There's only one or two other games that catch me like that. And even the other games that catch me like Terraria does, they don't catch me the same way that Terraria does. For example, Elden Ring. You know me, Bonsai. Whenever I do an Elden Ring playthrough, I do extra streams because I'm kind of like invested or whatever. But there's like no other game that does that. The Binding of Isaac is another one. I think that might be the only 3 games that happens for. Unless you guys can think of another one. Do you guys have a game like that where once, maybe during the summertime when things are a bit quieter, you have a bit more time off and you start playing it, but you enjoy it so much that you just keep playing it and playing it until your playthrough's over. And then even after you finish a playthrough, you start again. You guys got games like that? I think there might be confirmation bias also here. You play those 3 at empty spots. You have nothing else. So you go to your comfort games because you have nothing else. There's nothing keeping you from going overtime on them. That's a great point, actually. Yeah, because... yeah, like literally just as you said, I usually go to those games when I have nothing else to play. So there's nothing else to get away and play then, is there? I like that... a comparison or an analogy. Sure. Another thing about like Terraria in particular is I know what I'm doing most of the time. So I don't have to think about it. It's already in my noodle, you know? Whereas with Project Zomboid, for example, I had, whenever I didn't really know what I was doing, I was kind of stuck, you know? Those games are gold, but they also have the opposite effect. The only problem I have, though, and I think you might be touching on this a little bit, is people get bored of Terraria quickly. And people get bored of Elden Ring quickly. Because they're not new. Oh, yeah. Reckoning, you still there, bud? What's that, man? Doggo, a character build for PZ. Oh, nice. It's a modern problem for sure. Yeah, back when I was a kid, if I had a game like Terraria, I'd be playing it all summer and there wouldn't be anything else to play. Although I also wouldn't have anyone be watching me play, which means they wouldn't get bored either, right? I think I don't need that anymore. Back when I was a kid, I was a young feller. Yeehaw. Hey Mega, what's up dude? So, mobile doesn't have more buttons, it has the same number, they just clog up the screen. Play mobile too. The ground is looking very clean here. I hope the rubies are still around. I died, bro. You didn't see me die yesterday, right? Yeah, hard. Every mode that I do at the moment is hardcore, and yeah, I actually first of all I learned something new about Terraria yesterday from dying, but I was so annoyed by this. Here's the clip. Have a look. Must have saw Terraria live stream and just decided to click. Yeah. This is my first ever hardcore attempt. So this is attempt number 3. And yeah. Yeah. Did you know that was a thing, Mega? 10 minutes. Whoa. I will catch you later. I might be streaming tomorrow. It depends on how everything's going, Rigor Mortis. Medusa tried to do it to stone as you were falling, and Medusa removes all damage negation, fall damage negation. I didn't know that. Did you know that your wings are no longer taken into account when you're turned to stone? Yeah. I hope I don't forget this time. Well, I'm definitely not going to forget that quickly. Sure. I'm hoping that I can stream tomorrow. It's not that I'm hoping I can stream tomorrow. I'm hoping that everything works out with this little experiment we're doing. You'll know tomorrow. I need to keep my expectations in check for this, however. I don't play with anything other than classic mode characters, so there's really no risk other than losing 4 platinum because I forget to put my money away. When you are super experienced with Terraria, and I mean super experienced with Terraria, I'd recommend doing a hardcore. I'd recommend learning hardcore, as in literally starting at the beginning and dying loads of times and learning from each mistake, because it just adds a sense of you have to make sure you do not make any mistakes. At the moment, I am going to join, but thank you very much for the offer, Sultan. I do appreciate it. I am busy right now. Busy bee. I do appreciate it, though. I mean, I do have many hours in this game, but I only play master mode. You might be ready then, Char. You might be ready. This is classic, and then I'm going to do expert once I've killed Moonlord on this character once. So I'm going to finish this hardcore run. Not this specific one, but I'm going to do this challenge, right, until it's done. And then I'm going to do expert. And I'm going to do expert a few times before I even think about doing master mode, because master mode is probably not something I want to do, but we'll see. Have you ever done hardcore master mode though? Because I actually don't mind playing master mode for a normal character either. I actually think it's probably the best way to play. But hardcore? No, sorry. Master mode, yes, but with hardcore, it's just a big no-no. I didn't try hardcore yet. When you feel ready, try hardcore in the future. It's a vastly different experience, and I like it. It makes your brain think differently. Let's just say that. You're like in the middle of a game that's, you know that any wrong move, and that's it. That's your last. You know? Doing hardcore for the wordy suit. That's crazy, Mega. That's crazy. There's some guys doing for the worthy legendary mode on hardcore with no life crystals. Phew. Next level of gamers, dude. I just realized what that is, and no thank you. No thank you. Same kind of player who plays DS blindfolded on a dance mat. Handstanding. Off to work I go. Char, thank you very much for hanging out, my dude. I will talk to you tomorrow if you're around. I actually don't mind that much if we die on this run in the next hour or so. but I'm definitely not starting a new playthrough today. It'll be tomorrow if we die. No way I'm doing another one today. Need a lot more sand. Do you know that Terraria has classes like melee, range, magic, and summoner? Mm-hmm. What's your favorite? Summoner. Summoner's my favorite too, actually. But have you ever tried to play one like melee, use just melee weapon? Yeah, I have done every one of the classes. Terraria. Summoner. Ranged. Magic. And melee. I tried playing Summoner, but I felt it fell off cliff as I hit hard mode. The spiders felt so underpowered against anything, and the armor did nothing to protect. Yeah, it's one of those classes that it's better to pair it with a different class if you want to enjoy it more. So, like, did I say compare it? I meant to combine it. So, like, you should do magic summoner. That's way more fun than pure summoner. But if you're doing it for the challenge, it can be done, obviously. I suppose technically anything can be. But you kind of need the spider armor for the summoning bonuses. Yes, but like literally spider armor and spiders in general are necessary for a summoner playthrough for sure. That's like a guaranteed item that you need. Obviously it could be done, just did not feel like a fun exercise at my current skill level. Now that they've introduced whips, Summoner is way more fun, and spiders are way stronger too. Did you use whips when you were doing it? What's this sexy looking thing above me? Is that silver? God damn it, pity. I had the Hell Whip, which causes summons to explode. Super fun, but could not make it work. As soon as I swapped back to just whatever build, I managed down Mecha Worm. Mecha Worm with Summoner is very impressive, so good job, you. Oh, I think I might have misread that message. Did you use Summoner only against Mecha? I just done the most AC I could find and brute forced it. Ah. Gotcha. Is it the furthest you've ever gotten in Terraria? I feel like it's close. I still use spiders as an added damage, but do not rely on them for anything. That is definitely the best way to do it if you're not having fun, yeah. Those spiders are good as a additional attack, right? This is the furthest. I need to kill the Cthulhu thing and whatever the third mecha boss was, and Queenie. She stopped me the first time I tried, way harder than King. Yeah, especially if you're not ready for her, like if you don't know what to expect. She's a bit of a shock to the system when she starts flying around the place. That sure had me running around screaming. Ah! What's going on? Love getting the Sanguine Staff or Raven Staff since they have bigger range, the minions. I love how aggressive the spiders are. The other ones are the ones you mentioned are so much better for range, right? Tough call. Very odd boulder. I remember when these tomb crawlers were first teased, we thought they were going to be bosses. Anyone here remember that? I think it's because Calamity has a sand crawler boss, right? Do, 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 do. Down we go. Uh-oh. Cobwebs. Half past 2. Well, gone half past 2, like 22, 3 at this stage, whatever. Trying to think what the plan for the day is. What's everyone's in chat's plans for the day? Technically, my plan is in about an hour from now, go to the gym. We will see if we do that. I more than likely will. This little experiment we're doing has me kind of out of rhythm with my normal week, which is kind of a good thing. Bit of a change every now and then. But I definitely wouldn't be able to do it all the time. Playing WH3 if my friend is free and keep prepping for the road trip. Do you have a few days off before the road trip or are you working all the way up to it? Well, there's a heart statue, but getting to it is going to be difficult. Working through Wednesday, then Thursday 8 a.m. picking up the rental, packing and shoving off. How come you're going away anyway? What's the story? You have an on-site job to do or something? Oh, right, you're off. I thought it was like a work thing. So are you using vacation time for this? You are. Paid vacation? Time? Nice. And how do you know these friends of yours? Old friends that moved away, or you moved away from them? Mac third degree. Third degree. Minnesota is a streamer friend. North Dakota is a friend that moved. I'm gonna sleep tonight, guys. I'm gonna sleep tonight. Whew. Holy moly. Can't believe my granite biome is full of lava. Typical. I think my sleepiness is going to get us killed in game. Because I don't have that mental sharpness that I probably need. This. We'll see, I guess. Play all your loud sound effects and such. Easy peasy, MC squeezy. I apologize for yawning here. Let me go up behind the microphone. Whew. I don't think it's going to help, but I'm going to make a cup of coffee and see if I can wake myself up. there really no Sky Island above here? There has to be, right? It's very weird if there was no Sky Island up there. Oda? Do. There really isn't one. I'm surprised. You guys as surprised as I am? No. Sometimes a puddle is just a puddle. That is very deep. Very real. I just realized I'm traveling at nighttime, or it's not nighttime yet. I might. No, we're not going to risk it. We'll come back. Not as real as Wreck and Emfrey. Those two are super real. I know. Can't believe he grew up and left us. Yesterday when I died in this game, Bonsai, Dwarf Master 365 came into chat. And I blamed Dwarf for me dying as well. Probably one of the oldest mods we've ever had. And I don't mean in terms of his age. Or sorry, but like kind of cool. That's like Nair coming back in 5 or 6 years to say hello. And yeah, it was crazy, like, just to see them. I haven't seen them in so long. He was pretty much head mutt before he became too busy and Jay took over. Too busy to mod here. Like, oh, They are doing their PhD. Hey, Syrup. Took you bloody long enough. That's where I keep my big brain. Sounds like excuses to me. I know, right? I should tell them that next time they're in. Raining buckets outside. Kind of wish it was raining here. Had more of a cozy feel to the day. So, any news, Syrup? What you doing today? Yeah, that hook miss right near the end almost cost me the game. You streaming today, Syrup? I think so. You know, I got asked a very interesting question there IRL the other day from a foreigner. I'll run it past you if you're interested in the topic. Because I know that it would affect you, or you would be... I'll just say it. So, he asked me, is mate a British thing or an Irish thing, or why do Irish people say it? Now, you say it a lot. And I used to say it a lot, and I'm not sure if I still do. I think I mostly say dude and bro these days for some reason. I don't know why. But what do you think? Is it a British thing? Have we adopted it in Ireland? Is it an Irish thing? What do you think? Australian. No, you need to get the crystal ball to do that, Bonds. Requires a magician. Or wizard. Good day, mate. Well, next time I'm talking to him, maybe I'll let him know that I was informed that it was actually Australians who invented a good day, mate. to Google. Oh, God. I don't want to stop you from being able to say mate now. I love this. The greeting "Hello mate" traces back to the 14th century Middle Low German word Gemate, which literally meant messmate or one who eats at the same table. No way, dude. I love it. You were right. I'll have to tell Jay that later. Time to make Bonsai jealous again. Look at that. Look at that. Once again. Bon is an expert or a very highly knowledgeable person at this game. That's true. That's true. So I don't need it as much as you do. That was a misclick. I almost died there. Well, if there was a trap there, I was dead. I would never play this godforsaken game. Hey, cat. Back, bud. There's a lot of traps around here. What time is it for you, cat? Beat Skeletron Prime of the Twins. Congratulations. Oh, that's not too bad, cat. You in school, uni, work? What do you normally do? I don't want the schools to go back. I waited all year for summer holidays. They're about to go back. School. When are you back? September? Oh no, that's next week. No! Don't go back, guys. Don't go back, man. I want to be able to stream on a Monday, Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, and a Friday. And I want people to be able to tune in because university and school. Is out. You guys are all going to be going back soon. And weekday streams are going to be boring. Yeah, it does. It sucks. At least you get to see all your mates again, dude. That's the most important thing. That's what school is really about. Seeing all your friends. Do you get like a bump in viewership when the schools and unis are out, syrup? I don't think so, right? Because you're mostly playing story games. Well, you might have one or two uni people, right? Light pets are quite garbage. I like the lantern because it is a constant low radius spelunker potion, but even then, yeah, like they definitely need to have more light pets in this game or better ones early, honestly, because they're rubbish, man. I'm going to complain about this now, and then I'm going to complain about it one more time in September, but then I'll stop. It's just tradition that I complain about it once a year. The worst time of year to be a streamer is September, and a YouTuber, I guess. Literally the worst month of the year. Yeah, Wisp in a Bottle is really good. I feel that shifts for you every year. You're probably used to me complaining about 2 different times of the year, so maybe you can remind me of what I'm saying in a year's time or in 6 months' time, and tell me that I changed my mind again. But just to make it clear, if I stay consistent, okay? If I stay consistent in 6 months' time and in a year's time, then the following will be true, okay? The worst month of the year. Oh, you're right, actually. I do complain about a different time of the year. You're right. Okay. I'm wrong. September isn't the worst time of the year. It's the second worst time of year. There's 3 times of the year that are horrible to be a streamer or be a YouTuber. You might as well go on holidays for the 3 months that I'm about to mention. Or 2.5 months that I'm about to mention. Completely subjective. So don't take it too seriously. January is the 3rd most difficult month as a YouTuber / streamer, because everyone goes back to school after the Christmas holidays, and it's middle of winter as well, so it's miserable. But that's only for the second last 2 weeks of January, I find. The first 2 weeks of January are often okay because people are still playing like Minecraft and Terraria and stuff like that. So the first 2 weeks tend to be okay. The second worst time to be a YouTuber / streamer is in September, when the kids go back to school after summer holidays, and the uni students, obviously. That sucks. And the worst time of year to be a YouTuber streamer, in my opinion, is the last 2 weeks of May, first week of June, because it's exam time. And when the exams are on, nobody's playing games. And nobody's watching YouTube or Twitch. So that's my tier list of worst times to be a streamer. S tier, worst time to be a streamer. Last 2 weeks of May, first week of June. Could almost add the first 2 weeks of June to make it a 4-week period. A tier, September. Horrible. B tier, January. I think I should specify being a gaming streamer / YouTuber. I think being a YouTuber in general is probably fine in September. Although usually in September what happens is, and in June, YouTubers go onto their YouTube channels and they start complaining about the algorithm and complaining about how bad the views are. And yeah, it's just time of year. That's all. Your channel, you didn't do anything wrong. The algorithm doesn't hate you all of a sudden. students are just back, that's all. I'm so hungry. Man, I have the aim of a melon. Bloody hell. Hey, Dugu. What's up, dude? Is this going to be a vid or something? No, probably not. I don't think I'm going to make a vid out of this. We'll see, though. Maybe something cool happens. Hey, disorganized cat, just in case it is a video, say hi, YouTube. Cat, what are you going to play for the rest of the day, bro? Summons. 23 summon damage. Oh my god. Does it automatically attack things? Just listening to your streaming and mining chlorophyte. Nice. Yesterday when we died in our playthrough, I was mining chlorophyte as well. Getting ready for Plantera. Dude, what is this item? It doesn't take mana. I see the Stratford and Horizon. I see trouble on the way. Don't go out tonight unless you're red and white. I see trouble on the way. It's summon damage. Summons Fox Sparks to fight for you. Left click to use Fox Sparks, Huggy Fire Skill, shooting flames. Right click to pet it. Kind of cool, huh? And it doesn't take any mana. Yeah, it's like Chillet, but I didn't remember Chillet being this strong. This is insane. Not entirely sure when Chillet becomes available as a item, but I'm getting Chillet in all of my playthroughs from now on. Sorry, not Chillet. Fox Sparks. I'd say it would still work in Expert and higher. And it's a material, so it gets you can turn it into something even better. I wonder if they intentionally made it mana free to use, or if that's unintentional. Yeah, unintentional. It's a little overpowered, isn't it? Hopefully we get the money trough. They shouldn't have made the money trough so rare, right? Well, like rare-ish drop. It's the only thing worth doing the Blood Moon for in the first place, right? So they should make it guaranteed. Or 50-50. No one can stop me now. Syrup, what's up, dude? What about the Moonstone? Moonstone is hard mode. Definitely would like to get that though. Oh, Jesus. I thought this was hard mode. No. Pre-hard mode. You spent the jewels. Thanks for testing that out for me. The hell, he's sending more jewels. Thanks, dude. I think it should stay on the screen for a bit longer than that. Thanks, Syrup. Syrup, are you on mobile? Nice. Because I wasn't sure if that was working or not, and thanks for testing that for me, dude. Appreciate you. No, I mean, you get the Moonstone from Blood Moon in hard mode. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought it was hard mode, Blood Moon. Yeah. I think I could be wrong here, but I think you can get the Moonstone without Blood Moon. But yeah, I think I might be wrong about that. And let me explain. You get the Moonstone from Full Moon. Werewolves. And I think there's a part of me that's saying that werewolves do spawn in without Blood Moon. Firefox is really so good, and it shoots for you, obviously, as you saw already. And then you can just left click and bring it in and shoot wherever you want. It's insane, dude. Do you have any idea, Bonds, how I get this thing? Ooh, this is a cool beach. Oh, I was under the impression that the umbrella would pull me up. Pity. So, Syrup, if you're done with your jewels, and I appreciate them, I'm assuming 10 jewels is 10 cents, yeah? How the hell do I still not have enough platinum? I swear to God. I think I threw away all my bloody sand. Hey, Carrot, welcome back, dude. The lights went out. Oh, no. Good to see you back, though. That's why I left. No problemo. Only downside to the Firefox, he isn't going to be able to do anything when there's water nearby. Should summon the eye soon. I could probably fight the eye tonight, yeah. Although I don't have any armor. This world has been really bad for armor for me for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't want me to get armor. I could probably still kill the eye though. I'm sure we'll get plenty of armor tomorrow, though. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just one of those Terraria days, I guess. It happens. I just realized that Fox Spark says buy one. Can you imagine if you have two of them? Do you think you should find armor pieces in the chest, like pre-hard mode armor up to a certain tier? I think you should be able to, yeah. Do you think you should be? Yeah, you should. The first armor groups are purely based around mining, right? And I find that very tedious, personally. Can't have two? Pity. Yeah, up to golds. Well, there should be some sort of decent pre-hard mode armor that you can find for making the armors, yeah. And then past that, you need to kill the bosses. Yeah. Or maybe have some sort of decent pre-hard mode armor that is tied to a boss, and then they add a new boss. Gold is enough to kill the eye and the brain ether, since you cannot upgrade past that anyway prior to killing the latter. I love how aggressive this Fox Sparks is. At least you have a summon and a flamethrower, exactly. Right, guys, I'm gonna go and get something to eat and go to the gym. So I appreciate you all hanging out with me today, and I will be back again. Well, I might be back again tomorrow morning at the same time, and we'll be finishing up at the same time tomorrow because I need to go visit the mother-in-law. So I will see you all then. YouTube chat, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for hanging out. Kick chat, same as well to you. And Bonsai, Saya, Microwave, see you later, guys. Carrot and Cat and Syrup, see you guys as well. And I will let you guys know tomorrow morning if I'm streaming. If I don't stream tomorrow, by the way, 11 o'clock Central European Summertime on Wednesday, that's 100% happening, regardless of what else happens tomorrow. But apart from that, thank you very much one last time for hanging out with us. I'll see you guys on either tomorrow or Wednesday. Ta-ta!